All right. So the first thing I noticed is the dragon statue isn't there. It's an Akatosh statue, which, I mean, it's still a dragon, just with the sword down his throat, right? Forgive my voice today. These allergies are killing me. I have taken some allergy medicine. Hopefully it will improve as we go through. But anyway, a couple things I want to show you. First, there are 5,116 relics that are accounted for. I don't think that accounts for what's in the safe house. So there's probably slightly more than that. But still, that's an insane number. It has the cheese stuff. It has this thing I never saw before called duckies, where you go around and get rubber ducks. And each of the rubber ducks you grab is like grabbing one of the statues in Fallout where you get a permanent boost. So that's pretty cool. And they go on display somewhere in the safe house. So lots of cool stuff. I'm going to grab all of this. It's not going to matter because I'm going to load, but I just want to show you a few things. So you see how these have two icons? So the first icon is what we're used to seeing. That's the Legacy of the Dragonborn Museum. And if you had it in your hand, so for example, if I was to open this and grab 1 diamond, now it's turned green because I have earned one. That's coming from Completionist. There's a different mod besides Legacy of the Dragonborn called Completionist that lets you know that you've collected an item before. So that's pretty cool. So it just turns green and blue if you've ever picked it up. The one thing I don't like about the green and blue system is you get used to picking up the blue and all the food turns green. All of the flowers and whatever, they turn green. And so you don't think, oh, I need those. You got to actually stop and think about what you're grabbing. It actually takes an extra little bit of thought because the green and blue throw you off in those scenarios, but otherwise I love it. Okay, but what that does out here now, you can see that the Legacy of the Dragonborn, I don't know why it doesn't show the hand, because I have it in my inventory. It should be showing the hand. Anyway, you can see now that the Completionist one has a check mark. You've earned it, and it's turned green. All right, so I'm going to grab those. We'll grab the antlers, and I'm going to show you one more thing that is in here that is useful or handy, let's say. So handicrafting is in this, and handicrafting just takes your items, which you can see I picked up these antlers, and they're not in my inventory, right? And some of this food that I picked up is missing. So it went into what's called the handy crafting ingredients container. There's the right words. So you can fetch all of those, and you can see I have them back. They're in my inventory. The antlers, the food. You can store them again, and they are gone. But these, maybe you want these stored, right? So you come in here and you say, add ingredients, edit added ingredients. And you can say, I also want these items stored. And then they disappear when they hit your inventory. There's a lot of other features. You can read about them in the MCM. You just come down to handicrafting. There's lots of other stuff in there. There's also handy training, which lets you hit on dummies. Okay, so I wanted to show you that, and then I wanted to show you my character before we took off and what we picked for our first starter stuff. So I don't know the purpose of this Tome of Reflection. It seems to show you what you can already see in like your general stats, I think, but you can look and see where your one-handed skill is, for instance. I need to figure out why this is a thing, what the purpose of it is. But that's fine. The Book of Origins, just so you guys know, I ended up on this first one, Dark Trail. So that is what my character will have on it, which you'll see here. Popping up. Yep. Find bandit in a cave in Winterhold. So I need to do that as my starter story quest. And then our Book of Origins. What did I choose? Well, I think I'm going to go one-handed thief. So what I did for my Book of Origins, wherever it is, what's it called? It's called Select Class. Sorry, wrong book. Book of Origins was the one on the table. For my select class, I chose custom. I went stamina. I picked one-handed. I picked enchanting, alchemy, sneak, light armor, and what was the last one I picked? Oh, yeah. Smithing. Those were the ones I picked. So I could do all of my enchanting, armor, all of that stuff, alchemy, all of that stuff. I have all of those chosen as well. And then from here, I was kind of deciding on whether I should get 10% sneak, whether I should get 50 more stamina. I ended up going with a little more sneak. So I did 10% more sneak. And then I picked for my birth sign the shadow, which is 10% more sneak. Right? So, and then for the deity, I don't remember if I picked that yet, but I'm going to pick no deity and I'm going to go try to find a good one. But here's the thing. I get extra stamina already because I'm Redguard. And I think Redguard, if I remember right, gets extra stamina. Yeah, increased by 50 and regen is increased by 50. So now I have the best of both worlds. I have some extra stealth. I have some extra stamina. So that's why I went that route. Okay, let's load into my actual save, which you can't do from here. So let's go back to the main menu, which should just take a moment. And even though you're playing in this game, the save system, when you use the, I don't know exactly when it happens, but I think it's when you use the change the name function that you have to find it in all saves. And so the way you use the change your name function, I'm about to show you. But first, let's talk about how the start should work. So you come out into the real world, you make a hard save, you close the game, open the game, you'll get a little pop-up that says to save the game and load it again. So you do that one more time. And then once you're in the game here, you'll be able to turn on this safe save system. And I've never used it before. This is the first time I've ever tried it. But I'll show you some of the options. It's pretty cool. It's like a way to have autosave, but in a more safe way than Bethesda did it, because that's a mess. You don't know how many times I've had corrupted saves in my ears. It's not fun. Anyway, so the safe save system, once you come in here, you load back in after the 2 reloads. What happened to me was 2 reloads. I think the guide says there's 1, but it ends up being 2. And then you come into the mod configuration and you go down to the safe save system overhaul. And if you did it right, you should be able to just click this on. And when you do, you'll drop back out to the main screen here. And then you can come back in, make sure it's turned on, and check a couple of the settings. So we have every 10 minutes, a save will happen. And the time save is turned on. Now, you might want to read some of this because it says that save might not be at exactly 10 minutes, depending on when it's safe or whatever. The safe shortcut is F5. And the long press to name the save game is turned on. So if you hold F5 for a few seconds, I don't know how long press is, and then let go, it'll allow you to give that save a name. And I think that's when it shows up separate from your character. Anyway, there's some other options down here. I did not modify these. These are exactly what the creator of the collection set them to, and I plan to leave them that way. All right. I'm ready to start the game. It was a kind of a long-winded intro. Sorry about that. But I did, whoops. Oh, my start recording thing is apparently the same as some mod config button. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. All right. Because I have a recording that I run in the background of this also, and I'll have to figure out a different shortcut key. No big deal. I'm going to start the game a little different. I am going to do the Guildmaster start, but then I'm not going to go straight. I'm not going to go straight to the guild hall. I'm going to finish this, and then I think I'm going to go get a player home, because there's one right there. There's a player home right there. And I think I'm going to go grab that and start planting, because alchemy is something I definitely want to increase. What do you think of this? This looks pretty good, right? So in my mind, this collection is more about having every possible fun thing in it. Not that it doesn't look beautiful. It does. It looks good. I like the look of it. That's what the CS turned off, by the way. But I think it looks great. I'll turn that on for a minute so you guys can see how I'm running. 142 is what my monitor's showing right now. 144, 145. What's that saying on screen? 145, 150. So, yeah, running decent. And anyway, this is more about having so many possible fun things in it, which I'm excited for. And the fact that it has completionist, here's the one thing I'm not sure of, guys. I know that the creator of this has just started on the newest version, version 5. We're like 4.3 something here. And so I don't know if I'll be able to get far enough along before that one's stable, or if I should even try, because there's another version coming along.
Good.
All right, Carl, let's talk. What time is it?
Oh, must be going on 9 in the morning now. After the incident yesterday evening, we figured we'd just let you sleep in.
What incident?
You must have hit your head proper. The main chamber caved in yesterday. Nobody was seriously hurt. But you and a couple others took some pretty nice knocks on the head, and it set us back a bit.
So apparently, I did not put the sound into my headphones. You guys let me know if I need to shut down and switch over to headphones. Skyrim will break if I just try to do it right now. If it sounds like, if you're getting echoes or anything, please let me know. All right. We'll get it back. Let's get back to it. Half the day is gone already.
Oh, worry not. We kept at it and managed to salvage the passage access, but there are lots of odd sounds of things moving about inside. Could be trouble, so we figured we'd wait for you to come around. You should certainly stop at the expedition supply tent and arm yourself before you go. No telling what could be down there. Oh,
awesome, thank you.
Your tools after the accident. They are sitting on the table out here. Grab them, gear up, and have a look in the ruins. Argonel is waiting for you inside.
Okay, I do want to go in there, get this one done. This won't take long, but first I'm going to run up here and grab this little sky shard. In case anyone hasn't played with sky shards, this is set up so that every 3 sky shards you get free skill point. And so you want to find as many as you can. I think there's like 108 in the game. Haha, oops. Sorry, frog. I meant to get the crab. Well, I guess we got some free frog legs out of the deal. Does that say up there? Whiterun Sky Shard 17. It doesn't say out of how many. So I thought it did. That's okay. And of course we want to get some of these butterflies and bugs because holy smokes, there's a swarm of them. Look at this. What is with all the bugs? I'm going to complete that section of the museum in no time with all of this. And before we go in there, I found that the statue or the prayer section, the temple, not temple, I guess we'll just say statue of Hereck is right here. Altar. That's the right word, altar. So might as well get that. We don't actually want to we actually don't want to be praying to Hereck. And did I get the deity thing? Do I have a deity? How do I get rid of this reduced skill rate also? It just says unfinished business. Oh, I bet. Whoops. I bet that is from this. Because that's probably from that starter book. I probably have to get that done. Where is it? And I don't even know where it is. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I'm super excited for it. The only thing is I feel like I'm here at just the wrong time because 5 isn't out yet. And 4 is running super smooth for me. I have put a little bit of time into this just to see how it's going to run. I'm super excited to play it on stream with you guys. I just worry that 5's going to come out and we're going to have to start over. But you know what? If that happens, we'll do it. If it's worth starting over on, maybe we'll do a first look when it comes out and keep this one going. It'll all depend on how polished 5 is when it comes out. Okay, so archaeology skill came up. Now, in a lot of other collections, you have to go through the MCM to do your archaeology, but here you can just pick this custom skill and your 3 archaeology lines, excavation, expedition, and academia are all here. For today, I'm going to pick academia and I'm going to grab this first one in benefactor to start increasing sell prices so I can make some money early. Because there are a lot of houses in this that you have to buy. So I'm going to need some money. All right, let's head in. Let's talk to, what's his name? Man, I can't remember his name, this guy. Argonal.
Wonderful. You're back.
Yeah.
We've just managed to clear the rubble of yesterday's cave-in and managed to break the seal on the opposite door as well. Sounds like there's something moving around down there, so I thought it best that we wait for your return. I'm right behind you, Guildmaster.
Okay, escape out of this. Don't click the add to framework import. Just escape out of it. I don't know why it wants to make him a follower. I've seen that happen in a lot of other collections as well. And I just ignore it. Now, sometimes you come in this room and the skeletons just don't appear. I don't know if that's a legacy of the Dragonborn glitch, but again, I've seen that happen across multiple packs. And we've got no skeletons. So that's fine. I'm just going to bring him down here to the door. Let him start his spiel up. And we can start looting. So I'm just going to start over here and we're going to grab all of these items. And once we get super heavy, I will show you the other side of handy crafting, which is you get a handy bag of holding. And that means you have infinite storage, really. Weight does not matter because you can just put stuff away. And then when we get to a place that has a forge, we'll create a token that we can use for the guild hall. I don't need to grab all of these things, only the ones that say need it. Well, I want wine though. See, that's the problem is I see the green. That's the only problem I have with the green and blue system is there are things I want, but when they show up green like that, I end up overlooking them. All right, we got the rest of the Akaviri set. We should have one here, and we should have one here. Okay, so that's the full set. Oh, well, the shield. We forgot the shield. And we'll pop open this thing. All right. Some potions. Bunch of heads rolling. And that's the handle that unlocks the door downstairs. That handle won't appear until after you get him to start talking right here. So I just bring him down right away. Now, usually if the skeletons up top don't appear, then the skeletons down here don't appear either. And that happens to be true this time as well. So I don't know what makes it work and not work sometimes. And apparently, Argonal, did you knock down the Akaviri relic? Did you do that? All right. Let's take out the boss. And then let's have some fun doing something new. Well, not totally new. Because I'm sure a lot of you have probably already done the quest we're going to do. Stamina is low. Oh, no, no, no. Let me move. No, don't die already. Man, I could not get away. Am I crouched? Is that what's going on? I can't. Oh, it's because I've clicked on him. And it was holding me into his vision. Or into, like, him being centered on me. And it wouldn't let me turn around and run. Okay. So if you click your middle mouse button, it'll lock you on target.
Well, that does it, I suppose. And look, the passage opened back up. Well, after all of that, I'm headed back to camp for a bottle of mead and a lie down. See you back at the guild house, Guildmaster.
Okay, Argonal, we'll see you in a minute. All right, what do we got? Well, that helmet needs to be in the museum. The rest of that all looks good as well. We'll take the money. We'll take all these gemstones. And that should be everything we need out of here. So let's go see about a ghost story and a new house. And then we can plant a bunch of things. Oh, thank you so much. Caroline, she says she's watched a lot of my live streams. I'm sure I appreciate that a lot, but and that you're learning a lot from them. That I appreciate. I thank you so much for saying that. A lot of times I feel like I'm just stumbling around in these things, which, I mean, we all kind of do that at times, right? But I really do try to bring some level of fun along with knowledge, and I really appreciate that. That's nice. All right, Carl. We found something.
Oh, would you look at that? I haven't seen anything quite like that before. I'm sure it will fetch quite a nice price from a buyer. Oh, but come to think of it, Orion might have interest in it.
Who's Orion?
Oh, the vines. You really need to see a healer about that head of yours. Orion is the creator of the Museum in Solitude. The same building that the guild is attached to. Well, at any rate, he said he had a proposal to pose to you, so you might see if he's interested in the relic as well.
Okay, I'll check it out here after a bit. Not right away.
Here and pack up in a few days. Then we'll be heading over to Orsinium like we had planned. So, good luck to you, Guildmaster. I trust we'll likely not see one another for some time, but I'll send word if we find anything interesting there. And if you'd like a ride over to Whiterun Stables where you can catch a carriage back to Solitude, Farlin is heading that way and could take you.
Awesome. I forgot to loot this place up, and there's some really important stuff we need here. So let's grab all of these. Mainly, oh, and you can see I'm getting overfilled right now, so I'll show you that handy thing here in a minute as well. I need this backpack. Nice, cut the ribbon. So that achievement, there's so much to just show you right now that just happened. Okay, so the achievement comes from Legacy of the Dragonborn Curator's Companion Achievements. That brass triumph FX sound, and that unlocked cut the ribbon. So you can turn on achievement descriptions so that you can see start the quest to open the museum is what awarded us that. You can even give yourself extra perk points every time you unlock them. But you will get 1,000 gold for each of these unlocked up in the safe house. And I'll show you when we get to the safe house where that gold is. I'll try to remember. Okay. The backpack gives you 200 carry weight. And once a day, you just get a random item that shows up. So this is massive. Put that on right away. And backpack. I'm losing my mind. There it is. Okay. The compass. This is our fast travel system. I'm not going to be clicking on the map and fast traveling all the time. This will be our fast travel system. I will show you how it works when we get over to the new house and defeat the ghosts. Alvaro's tools and Schneider's sextant I won't use until later. For now, I'll put them on display in the guild hall when we get there. Always carry a pickaxe because there are tons of fossils you need to get in this collection. And you're going to want to start getting those early because they're kind of a pain in the butt to get all of them. So start now. Lockpicks. Oh, there's something to do with lockpicks that I don't fully understand yet. There's a mod called lockpicks and you get special lockpicks, but the MCM doesn't tell you what's special about them. It says best lockpick is lockpick. And in goofing around with this, I've gotten like steel lockpicks and iron lockpicks or, you know, that kind of stuff. But I don't know. It doesn't say what's different about them that I can see. So I'll have to figure that one out as we go as well. All right. Let's go get a player home. Oh, I was going to show you guys Handicrafting's bag. Now I'm not overweight, but let's do it anyway. Handy bag of holding, which you can turn on as an item in the handy crafting configuration. You can put a hotkey on the holding and a hotkey on the store and retrieve, which I do. And so the handy bag of holding, I have a hotkey. I click that open and you just basically have a bag. And all, this stuff all came from the starter room. This is all starter room stuff that I just threw in here. But now I can just come in and say, yep, I want all of this stuff to go in there. Keep the pickaxe. And so now you have a nice place to keep all of your stuff until you're ready to put it on display. And that's good enough for now. I just wanted to kind of show you where that was. All right. This will be our first player home. I don't think I've ever started a game of Skyrim by having my first... Oh yeah, it's in here. By having my first action be getting a player home. So this is a different way for me to start a game for sure. So come up here and you'll get attacked by this ghost.
No one comes from the dead. You can never truly stop. Eternal slumber awaits.
I have no stamina. This guy's taking forever to kill. At least he's not hurting me a lot.
The endless sleep comes for us all.
Maybe I should have tried this ahead of time to see if I was capable of killing this guy. I am. I'll get him. All right, he's down. And the quest Quiet Undead starts, which you don't get a whole lot of direction on. And so many bugs. Is that a thing in this collection? Did they add extra bugs? Oh, I never noticed this torn page before. What's this say? I feel strange, hot, and cold all at once. My hand shakes, hard to write, so dizzy. I think I've been poisoned. Seems she got the better of me after all. Okay, so that plays into the story. That was the ghost that we killed. Okay, got it. He just moved away from me. All right, so the nice thing about this player home, tons of farming plots. You've got 10 over here and maybe 15 or 20 over here. Tons of spots to plant. So if you're looking to start an alchemy place, this is a nice starter home for that. Let's run inside. The next portion of this quest wants you to search for clues. All right, our first clue is right here on the desk. Today's the first day of our new lives. I bought a sizable piece of land with a rundown farmhouse for dirt cheap, just outside of Rorikstead. For dirt cheap, sorry. No one else wanted it, on account of how rocky it is. Too many boulders, the other men said. But Jonquil and I have strong backs and willing hearts. We'll get these boulders out and turn this fertile land into a plantation they could only dream of. This will be the perfect place to raise our little Rin. All right. And I don't know. Big hint, since you're looking to complete the museum, check every book you haven't read. Yep, thank you. We will always do that. And I don't know, is there a line for books in this? I don't think so. This seems to have the normal lines, the normal skill lines, but a lot more skills in each line. Like, it is filled, jam-packed with skills in here. So this is going to take me a little while to know fully what's all in it. Oh, well, thank you for joining. That's very nice of you. So yeah, it doesn't seem to have the line where you read books, and I forget what it's called, but there's one where you get all the way to the top and it's like, here's 20 extra skill points for reading all these books, or I think it's like 1 skill point per 20 books read or something like that. And you end up with a ton of extra skill points. That one's not in here, but all of these lines are jam packed with skills. So this could be a lot of fun. There is, yeah, it's, you get speech XP for reading. That's cool too. Which is good because extra money and manipulating people is always fun. All right, Wolf Queen. We'll grab all of this. And when we get downstairs, I think there's some nice materials that we can use for planting some poisons, which kind of works out with this story. I won't give it away yet. But we will grab everything we can. Oh, nice fishing hat for the museum there. And we'll go in that room in a little bit. So our next step should be to find the hidden lab. Let's do that. And let's turn on a light here. So L is light. And you do have F11. So if you're looking to figure out what all your buttons do, F11 will put that up on screen for you. And if you look just back here, there's a button. But before we do that, let's loot up this room. Definitely want all these foodstuffs. Oh yeah, and baskets, because they go in all of that, the baskets and all of that stuff goes in your safe house, and it'll automatically filter to your kitchen. And it's so nice. It just makes the place feel lived in. So grab all that stuff too. All right. We're going to push the button and make sure that we have, you know what? I better make sure I have a potion saved, because if the fight outside was any indication of what I'm about to run into, I better have a potion on number 4 here, where I like to keep my potions. And let's do this thing. By the way, I need to change the STB widgets, disable widgets button, hit F11 again to get those back. Ah, okay. Did that disappear on me? Oh, yes, it did. Ah, very good. Okay. Nice. That's a good hint. That's a good notice to you guys. Thank you for showing me that. I would have even missed it for probably another 10 minutes and then went, hey, where's all my stuff? Notice that my weight is up at 100,000 right now. This is technically considered a player home. And when you're in a player home, you get 100,000 carry weight. So that's not a glitch. All right, be ready for a little bit of... Oh. Oh, she's not as strong as her husband. Okay, good. That was a lot easier than fighting her husband outside. Okay, so here we've got some nightshade, some canis root, and some death bell. So some good poison materials. The glowing mushrooms can also be used for that. And I don't know if I can get these top ones. They might already be gotten. Jonquil's journal. Oh, I see you got the same issue as me. The potions becoming so small. Oh, did they? Okay. I noticed. I actually read somebody was talking about that. That must have been you talking about that in the Discord the other day. All right. Orval wanted so badly to make a go at being farmers. So we're now with our own rocky plot of land and a ruined old farmhouse with a leaky roof. It's not what I dreamed of, but we'll make the best of it. At least the soil's good. Even if it's full of boulders, I'll be able to get a nice garden going with all the ingredients I need for my potions. The income from that should get us through the first winter, if nothing else. You know what? I think I messed up and didn't read the full first book, guys, and we're going to miss a whole bunch of story here if I don't go back to that first journal from upstairs, which I think was this one. Yes, so we read this first page, but I didn't go forward, and there's a lot of story here that kind of leads to what's going on. So let's do this. Long day, hand hurts, almost too much to write. Farmhouse is repaired and the first plants are in the ground. Feels good, we did it. Jonquil kissed me tonight like she said when we were first married. Like she did when we were first married. Her eyes are calling me. We harvested our first crops today. It wasn't much, but it's a start. When I watched the sun's rays first break over the horizon on our fields today, I knew what to name this place. Golden Hills Plantation. After Akatosh's glorious light, soon it will be an inheritance worthy of our son. Just a bit longer, I know it. Let's see. I'm just reading the chat here real quick. Anyway, drop in for people's streams. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And by the way, thank you for the collection. I'm having so much fun in it already. 23rd of Frostfall. My heart is troubled. Rin is fast growing into a strapping young boy, though he spends too much time playing with that wooden sword of his and dreaming of running off to the Legion, to join the Legion. But my dear wife, Jonquil, her strangeness worries me. Sometimes she'll disappear for hours at a time and then turn up in the house as though she'd been there all along. I often see her carrying a basket full of strange, dark flowers, and she won't tell me what they are or where she got them. And last winter, when Rin fell ill with a fever, Jonquil produced a small black bottle from who knows where and poured who knows what down his throat. Only a few months later, the fever was gone. Jonquil refused to tell me what was in the bottle or where she got it. I was so happy that she saved our little boy, of course, but Mara preserved me. But I'm afraid that my wife is a Daedra worshiper, or maybe a witch. Rin has been missing for 3 days, my little boy. I've searched everywhere, but there's no trace of him. Even his favorite toy sword is missing. What if wolves got him, or brigands snatched him away? Jonquil has been watching me. I don't like the look in her eyes. And she hasn't cried at all. What kind of mother doesn't cry when her child is missing? What if... No, I don't dare even put the thought to paper. It's unthinkable. I found it. I found Jonquil's secret. This is the place she's been disappearing to. The potions, the plants, the books. Such evil and unnatural things I found down there. Divines help me. My wife is a witch. I didn't want to open her foul books, but I had to know. Deadly Nightshade? That's what the plant is called? The one I saw her sneaking around with? She grows it everywhere in this hidden place. She must have poisoned my son. I've seen the sneer on her face, the laughter in her eyes, as she watched me tearing apart from the farm looking for him. She was mocking me. I've never felt rage like this. I'm shaking with it, sweating with it. I know exactly what I've got to do. My son's spirit whispers to me, demanding vengeance. I'll keep an axe by the door for dealing with wild animals. It will do for dealing with a witch as well. All right. Well, so he believes the wife is poisoning the son, or poisoning him and making the son disappear. And we just found her book. We'll read that in a second. I'm just going to grab a few of these items. We've got an alembic here. And sometimes, I don't know in this collection, but sometimes I think you can use the alembic. No, maybe just the mortar and pestle. I don't know if an alembic can be used as a way to use alchemy. By the way, there is a setting in handicrafting. Enable auto-learning ingredient effects when storing. So, you store your ingredients, go up to the table, it'll pop out your ingredients, and you will learn them. You'll learn what they do. Only on ones that get auto-stored. So nothing is getting auto-stored because I'm in the house right now, and in the house, I don't think anything stores. So we'll have to go outside, get a little further away, and then we'll be able to see what all those do. Okay. Let's read all of these. We're going to probably find our god that we want to do here. And I'm kind of tempted to do Sheogorath. I've never done a Sheogorath. Would be fun, guys. What do you think? I don't know what Random Touch of Madness does. I've always been too afraid to try it. I think I'm going to try it. Yeah, let's do it. So pray to receive a random touch of madness. You are now devoted. What happened? I didn't get. Whoa, is something messed up with the Winter Sun Faiths? I just became like super Shale Gorath follower. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, that's crazy though. I'll have to look into what happened there. We've got Gods of Worship. We've got Beggar Prince. And I'm not going to do this one. This one is for Namira. And there's a third deity book in here. So this is a nice place to come if you're looking for a certain few gods to follow. Here, Malakath. So improve power attacks if that's the one you want. And I think that's all of them in here for deity books. Right. Take that lantern. It says I need it. And the axe actually has a place in the safe house when we get there. All right. So what's our next step on this quest? Unquiet Dead. We need to find out what happened to Rin. Why don't we go? Oh, we haven't read the wife's book yet. Her story. So we have Jonquil's journal, which we did read the first page. That was they moved to this new house. She wasn't sure, but she's going to make the best of it, right? I found a secret room walled off in the basement. It'll do nicely for my alchemy lab. I love my husband dearly, but he can be a pig-headed dolt when it comes to the gentle magics of the earth. If it weren't for my potions, little Rin would have perished last winter from a fever. Our plantation is doing well enough, but Orval's eyes are getting bigger than his purse. He was talking of purchasing a wagon recently. Like we don't sometimes struggle to put food on the table. A wagon, honestly. I've seen the ugly looks he gives my potions and herbs, but where else are we going to get the money for all the things he buys? Next thing you know, he'll be trying to buy another farm. Rin's gone missing. We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him. There's a little typo there, double find. His little wooden sword is missing too, God's preserve me. I hope he hasn't run off. He doesn't realize how dangerous it is out there in the tundra. It's been 3 days now. My little boy's still gone. I don't like how Orval's looking at me. His eyes are too dark, too still, like a frozen lake. I think I even heard him mutter something about getting what I deserve. Could he have? No, I dare not even put the thought to paper. He did it. He must have. That monster killed my son, and now he looks at me with those hate-filled eyes and a mocking smirk. He despises my alchemical arts so much that he took my son from me to punish me. I've never brewed poison before, but I know how it's done. I know how to bottle death. A few drops in his mead and my child will be avenged. It is done. The gods will damn me, but they will damn him more for the murder of a child. Rin, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have... Wait, I hear some... Hey. Okay. Sounds like murder, murder. Not murder, suicide. Murder, murder. All right, we got a clue in the boys' room here. Also, we have a child's doll. We have a green tunic. We'll read the child's thing here in just a minute. Boiled creme treat. A few more books, and by the way, you should be able to gain some skill. You see one-handed skill increased. Should be able to gain skill from hitting dummies. So if you're looking to level up one of your combat skills, whack on a dummy for a little while. Let's grab all of this. And what books do we have? Anything that will give us a skill up? I don't think so. No. Okay. All right. I think I've grabbed all the goodies out of here. The next portion wants us to find out what happened to Rin. Let's get this out of the way. And now the next step is to find the old well. But let's see what Rin has to say. Ma and Pa are fighting again. They're always fighting these days. Ma hates how obsessed Pa is with the cows and the price of weed and all that boring stuff. Pa doesn't like Ma's flowers or her bottles of goopy stuff. I don't like the goopy stuff either, but it does make me feel better when I'm sick, so I guess it's okay. I can't wait till I'm old enough to join the Legion and get away from the farm. I've been practicing every day with my sword. I think I'm good enough to be a captain. Or maybe even a general. But Pa doesn't want me to join the Legion because he says I have to take over the farm when I'm old enough. Ma doesn't want me to go because it's dangerous. That's about the only thing they agree on. I bet if I defeated a bandit or killed a wolf or something, that would show them. Then they would have to let me join up with the Legion. Pa always tells me to stay away from the old well, the one toward the tall monument, out by the tree sitting on a rock. Lots of clues there, by the way. Wolves like to hunt out there, he says. So that's where I'm going to go. I'll kill a wolf and bring home its head. That'll prove I'm a man and not a baby. I'm tired of listening to Ma and Pa yell at each other anyway. All right, so out by the old well near the monument. Oh, Nord Warhorn. Can I do something with that Nord Warhorn? It didn't even show that it was needed. Where did it even go? Okay, I don't know what that is, guys. Somebody tell me. Let's go find the old well. All right, so we're looking for an old well by a monument. Take a look around here, see if we spot a well. I don't think so. It shouldn't have. So if I look in the handy bag of holding, I have to put stuff in here manually. So no, it's not in there. And if I empty out, what, did you see it? Was it in there? No, it's not in there. It's in my inventory? I thought I looked and didn't. Oh, it is there. Am I just blind? Oh, it's because the bottom stuff is, so all of this stuff is alphabetical, and then on the bottom there's a new section of alphabetical. Everything that's not registered in completionist goes to a separate line. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the Nord Warhorn, it doesn't appear to be usable. It shows it as a tool, but there's no tooltip. It looks nice. I like the ivory tusk with the dark. Yeah, it looks really cool, but don't know. Don't know what to do with it. We got wolves. We might be getting close. It might be something, maybe if I get on a mount that I can use then. We'll try it. I happen to know where there's a mount we can get for free. It's not anywhere near here, but we'll get to it. Thought I saw more than one wolf. Oh, there's the old well. And there is Rin's toy sword. All right, we'll see where that leads us in a minute. Come on, wolves. Yeah. What happened to my gear? No wonder I'm taking so much damage. Did I never equip my actual, like, armor? I'm having too much fun, guys. I'm not even thinking about... yeah, fluffy wolves. I kind of like them. They're kind of cool looking. I never even put on my armor. Did I even grab... Oh my goodness, guys. There's so much happening that I'm forgetting some stuff. Are they gone? No, they're still there. I can still grab it. Let's go grab it real quick and we'll come right back. Because we need the armor. So I've been taking so much damage. I'm sitting here in just pants and a shirt. I bet they don't actually leave this spot until you talk to Orin. All right, Explorers Guild. So I'm going to put on the light armor. We'll take that armor. And that should help a ton. I'm sitting out there with just a raggedy old shirt on. No wonder. I think for the most part, I do play first person a lot. We can run around here for a little bit in third person, see what you think of it. It's I think the combat for me personally is easier in first person, which is probably why I select it. The other thing is it's weird looting not in front of me, right? Like I can loot this tundra cotton from my side and it throws me off when I'm trying to line up my mouse to loot something when I'm lining up the center of the screen and not the center of my vision. See here, I can loot that from all sorts of ways, but in first person, I have to actually line up where I'm looking. So I think that's the biggest reason I play first person is just because it helps me aim. What it comes down to, right? But I wanted to come back up here because I want these mines. Get started early on finding as many of these fossils as you can. Because I don't know, I've never been able to get very many of them in a playthrough. They don't drop as often as you expect them to. You can turn that up, by the way. The fossils, if you're looking for them, they are in... A matter of fact, I probably will just turn them up. Legacy of the Dragonborn, fossil mining. Why don't we... You know what? Let's just do this. Instead of changing the drop chance for each mine, we'll leave those where they are. Let's just get an extra opportunity each mine for them to appear. Like one extra roll chance. And let's see if that helps us get a couple more. All right, bring this sword back and we should have our first player home. Your whole family can rest in peace now. See if we can get these guys lined up.
Thanks a lot. Here, take this for all your hard work.
Okay, so you now have a player home, and it's going to give you a quest for this player home also to go ahead and start using the farm. A farmer's life for me. And it wants you to plant 10 crops. You can come out here and just start planting whatever you want. I have Death Bell. I have 11 of them. I'm going to plant those. Actually, can I get the effects? I think it's Death Bell that I want. Let's see. Store. Is it storing? Yeah, they stored. And then if I pull them back out, fetch. Do I have... No, for some reason that one's not telling me. So I'm going to have to probably plant one or eat one to see it. I don't know. Let's find out. If you plant a Death Bell... Can you now? I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure that's the right one. I'm going to plant 10 of them. I'm pretty sure Death Bell is one of the poison ones you want. We'll just fill up this whole side with Death Bells. And then that will finish that quest. Hire a steward for the plantation. Now, I've never actually done this one. But I'm guessing, because it says you can get one of your allies. So I'm guessing I can bring a follower back here, have them run this place, and maybe they will automatically loot these plants for me and put them in some kind of safe or chest. I don't know that that's what happens, but I'm hoping that's what happens. All right, so we've got more stuff over here, which I think we should go with glowing mushrooms or nightshade. We'll do both. We'll do glowing mushrooms on this side. I think this is good. Canis root wouldn't be bad either. Canis root would actually be good. Glowing mushroom. We'll pop a Canis root over here. And damage stamina, don't care too much about right now. Let's put nightshade on the other side. And then what we can do, so the first planting is a 24-hour growth. After the first planting, it's, I think, 72 hours. Now, the wait time on this pack is you can wait for 3 days at a time, but the movement of this is actually kind of slow. See, an hour actually like takes a second. It doesn't just, some collections like have wait just be really fast. Not here. It's kind of a slow process. Yeah. I don't know how to fix it, but SSE engine fixes. Okay. I think it's probably made intentionally that way by the creator of the collection. I don't know that. I'm going to go in and come back out. So these things, you have to actually load for it to. There we go. So now all of these popped up. And, well, wait a minute. And so now you can harvest them all up. And you can start using them to make some potions. Nice. Wheat and blue mountain flowers and wheat are a healing potion. We'll plant those back at the Natural History Museum or whatever it's called. So out here we'll have our poison materials, and back home we'll have our healing materials, and we'll have a nice kind of garden already set, ready to go in multiple ways. Now, I promised you I would show you how the compass works. So this is our first player home. It's ours. We now live here, and I want to be able to come back to this as a player home. I've never had a player home yet. I always get distracted by side quests. Yeah. Yeah, and for me to start Skyrim with a player home, I've never done that. I do get a player home because I do Legacy of the Dragonborn, and you get one there automatically. All right, so compass. I like to put that as one of my favorites. And as soon as I find where it is, Delrune's Dwemer Compass. Okay, so I'm going to mark that as a favorite. And then what I'll do is I'll come in here and I'll click it, and you can do a bunch of things. Set a location is what we're going to do first. And I'm going to make this location 2. Golden Hills Plantation is now location 2. When I click it again, I can travel, reset back to nothing. And I don't know what check headings does. Your compass is calibrated to travel. Oh, it tells you what's set at each one. All right, so if I were to click travel, I could pick any of the locations on my compass. When I pick a location on my compass, it'll say, do you want to set a way marker? If you say yes, then you can go home, do what you need to do, and then return to way marker and finish your questing. So it's like a way to go home and come right back. Pretty helpful. So if you set 5 different homes in your headings, then you'll be able to go between those 5 different homes as often as you want and come back to your main quest. Here's the nice thing. Let's say I return home, and then when I return home, I run around, I do a bunch of things, I leave home, I go do some, your way marker's still set. So you could at any point go back to where you were. It's pretty cool. All right, I need to get to Solitude. So I'm going to run up the hill here. We're going to make a quick stop at this little city, this little village. And come on. That white moth did not want to be picked. That was 2 museum items. Maybe even 3. I didn't even see if the gray moth was a museum item yet. But the white one was, and so was the torch bug. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. You only get 5 places you can go to. Well, 6 if you include the way marker. But I think fast travel is just kind of what ends up happening for me in a game where I use fast travel is I miss so many quests because I'm not just roaming. And so I like the compass because I can still fast travel, but not as often. And so it forces me to roam a little bit more and find out a lot of cool things. Can we get these cows? Am I going to get caught by this guard for killing these cows? Ah, go away. We'll try that later. I need cows for the natural museum too. There's chickens down here as well. This isn't the reason I'm over here. I do want to grab this wheat and these. But the cows, I need it for the museum. I need chickens as well. And I got to find a horse to kill at some point too. Or at least, oh, you know what? I don't even have to find a horse to kill. I know where I can find one that's already dead and just loot it. Halvar's Journal. What is Halvar's Journal? Started Pets of Skyrim. Oh, this is where you get the goat, right? Okay, so we're not going to read Halvar's Journal, but I'll just tell you that we can buy a goat from him, Hilda. As soon as we find Halvar, we can buy Hilda. We can put Hilda at one of our player homes because I'm not going to have Hilda following me around all the time. Okay, Mr. Chicken. Can I kill you without being seen by someone? No? All right, Halvar, come here.
Yeah,
Can I buy your goat for 200 gold?
of course. For that price? Sure.
All right, we have a goat. Hi, Hilda. You want to come with me? All right, come with me. Also, Hilda has 500 carry weight. 500 carry weight on Hilda. And 500, I think that's correct. Or maybe not. Maybe Hilda has infinity. Because I don't, that looks like that's just my carry weight. I don't know. Hilda can carry stuff for you. So it's nice if you just need a pack to run alongside you all the time. Come with me. And now I can take out some chickens. No. I don't want to get caught. All right. Okay. That's probably enough chickens. We do have a level up. And I think the first level up needs to go into protecting me, maybe, or should I do more damage? Let's go protection first. And then we'll do damage next. I do want to get down some of the crafting lines, but we'll do that later. Okay. That's the farmhouse. We want the inn. Just back over this way. From any inn in this collection, I've noticed that you can ride a cart or fast travel, if you will. But it's not fast travel, it's a cart. Show you right here.
My father, Ralki, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind.
You come over here and you talk to the innkeeper. There's a lot of cheeses I want to steal. I'm not going to steal all that right now, though.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
Can I wait for a carriage here?
Of course. Let me know if you want anything. Or you can just wait here.
Okay.
Thanks for the
See ya.
And then I think you have to sit.
Hello.
And then you get this little wait screen. And a carriage driver has entered the inn. And so now you just find out which person is the carriage driver.
Need something?
And say, I need you to drive me somewhere.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Solitude, please.
Very well. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
So kind of a cool new way to do the carriage ride system. Being able to do it right from inside of an inn. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty cool. This is one of the things I've noticed, though, and I don't know why this is, but the load screens in this collection are slightly longer than some of the other ones. It's something I'm willing to deal with, though, because this is really good. So far, I've been having a blast with it, and it's very stable too. What am I? Even in the rain, I'm running 100 plus FPS. In the rain, running to Solitude, 90, 95. Oh, I dropped to 80 there for a second. But yeah, it's running really smooth. Hello, Mr. Akajit.
How may I say? Take a look.
I want some of your ingredients, please. Yes, I'll take your skooma. And I will take all of this if I can afford it. I only have... Oh, no, is this me or him? No, that's him. I don't have enough money for all of it. I want the moon sugar. I can't afford more moon sugar. Okay. That's all right.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Yeah, maybe one of you guys know the answer to that one. Which city is this? Which city version, mod version is this? It definitely isn't. You have to load into the city, so it's not open city. But I don't know which mod makes this version of Solitude. I love this version of Solitude. I don't know which one it is. JK's, is this JK's? That would make sense.
They can't hurt Uncle Rob here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Go home.
Or you need to go. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
All right. There are a lot of materials around Solitude as well, but I've seen some like overgrowth ones. This one isn't overdone. What is this red? Oh, it's a potion, healing potion. We'll go back over there as soon as he's getting decapitated here in a moment.
Fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
On this day.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Oh yeah. They're not holding anything back, are they? All right. Give me the search icon, please, so I can get my necklace. All right. Amulet of Talos. And I guess I need the rough spun tunic because I don't have one yet. And we'll head in and talk to Orion, whatever. I want all these flowers, especially the blue ones and the wheat. I don't have a lot of wheat. And getting the hay bales gets you straw, not wheat. All this poison material over here too, and in the graveyard there's a bunch of poison material as well. Don't know why the graveyard's filled with poison, but it just is.
They say the college has been snooping around Sorthal. Mages in a belly of no good can come of that.
All right, let's see how the museum looks. It definitely is the V6 version, because we have the stairwell going up there. I think most collections have gone to the V6 version at this point. There's still a few popular, or at least one I know of popular one out there that's using 5, I think. But I think for the most part, everyone's moved to 6 at this point. So I was thinking, here's the thing, the build will probably start as a one-handed thief, right? So I will be a melee one-handed stealth thief kind of person. But that doesn't mean that that's where it has to end, because in order to fill up the museum, there are 3 statues that go in there, and those 3 statues, to get them, you are required to get 100 in at least, I think, 3 from magic, 3 from stealth, and 3 from warrior. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go up all of them anyway. So you guys, I love that feedback. Thank you. About the Lost Legacy versus Elderteej. I am loving Elderteej so far. It seems to have a lot of content, and let me tell you, it actually runs smoother right now. I am getting like my fans are barely kicking on. This thing is just running fine, no problems. It does not have Zelda displays, no. The only concern I have with Elderteej is not about the pack. It's about the fact that a new one is coming out. And am I going to get 10 episodes into a museum run and want to switch because the new version is out? And that would suck. But at the same time, I still want to play Skyrim on the weekends and hang out with you guys. So I think I'm going to go forward with this, and we'll see what happens with 5. I assume what happens with 5 is it comes out, there's probably 3 or 4 iterations over a month or 2 that need to get it cleaned up, and then we can just move over at that point to 5. What I will for sure do when 5 comes out, when Elderteej 5 comes out, is I will do a first look video without making it a series.
Ah, good day to you, Guildmaster. I trust you are faring well. How goes the excavation?
Good. Just a little accident that set us back a tiny bit.
Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that. I trust nobody was seriously hurt.
No, not really. A couple bumps, some bruises here and there. Nothing big.
That's good to hear. Did Carl inform you I wanted to speak with you?
He did. He did. Something about a proposal?
Well, it's a bit of a proposal and a request. We've been cordial neighbors for some time now, the explorers and the museum, that is. And I began to think that it is rather silly that we aren't working more closely with one another. Then Carl told me of the availability of the chief librarian position in your guild, and I thought that I might offer my expertise in that role. In exchange, I was hoping that you and your explorers might be willing to undertake some exploration and excavation of a variety of artifacts. Funded by the museum, of course. I have just completed the majority of the renovations to the building and would be ready to open officially if I could find some reliable treasure hunters or mercenaries. I think that you and your people would be eminently qualified. So I was thinking that I become chief librarian for the Explorer Society and you become the relic hunter for the museum.
So you would buy everything from me?
Well, I was thinking more that I would simply safeguard and showcase the things you found, offer you funding and occasional finder's fees, and that way you can access any of the collection you provide at your discretion.
Okay, cool. So I get to still use them. I like that. That's a good arrangement. Let's do it.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septim tour then.
This building was once called Macnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords.
Let's just open that real quick. Okay.
After the white gold concordate, however,
So let's, while he's doing his 10 Septim tour, Hilda? I meant to leave Hilda back at the first house. I'll have to bring her back there. I didn't mean to have her running around with me. Oh well. Let's grab Stalrim's ice spoon real quick. I like to grab that early and have it in case I want to do some crafting.
And it's quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries at the museum.
Oh, is that going to throw me? Nope, we're good.
Here, I hope to display a variety of art as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the...
All right, so this gives you +5 to all crafting skills anytime it's in your inventory. Fantastic thing to have with you. And I like to close that back up. So that's now closed, and we have the spoon. Perfect. I will make a replica of it at some point. And he's still going, so let's see about checking the box. Some items in there we can have. There's plenty of books that I think I still have to read as well, right? Yep, we've got the journal there. We've got the Bear of Markarth. I love how they're blue like that. That's helpful. Really calls them out a lot easier for me.
Also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me
Okay,
in my office,
he's just about done here.
you find me whiling away the hours in the library.
Also, we can put some stuff away and see what we come up with. All we've really done is grab the one player house.
And it will offer you an easier way of navigating.
We shouldn't really have too many relics yet.
Displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
Oh, almost forgot. There is a safe house upstairs with all the amenities you could ever want. I don't utilize it much, so you can feel free to. And lastly, I have a few leads for you to get started. First is an artifact I heard is for sale by a general merchant in Helgen named Borgoth. He said he would hold
Borgoth's gone.
For a while. He said he would hold the item for me for a while. So it may be best to retrieve it first. The others, well, the notes will tell you all you need to know about them.
Okay, thank you. All right, hold on, Oren. Don't run off. Let's... I think the only thing we need to do is say anything new for me so we can get the quest.
Oh, yes, I have in fact been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it. I'll mark the location on your map. Let me know if you uncover anything.
Perfect.
Oh, wait a moment. That's right.
I don't know. He does this sometimes at the very beginning
I'll have to do some more
where he'll glitch, but it still works.
Check back with me another time.
Aha. Have you not seen the ice spoon of Stalrim? So there is a weapon, a dagger. It's actually comes across as tableware. It's a dagger though. And this dagger is hidden in the museum underneath the podium. This circle right here opens up. There is a timed puzzle to unlock this podium. When you click on the first of 3 buttons, it'll start the timer and you'll hear in the background a tick, tick, tick that slowly starts to get faster. The first button is under the table right there. You can see it. That one you have to click, activate raise stone. So you click that, you sprint across the house to the left side of the fireplace, and there's button 2. And then you sprint downstairs right next to the statue underneath the stairwell, and there's button 3. If you click all 3 buttons in the time allotted, and I don't know what that is, it's plenty of time for you to sprint there and get it, then it will unlock and open up this, and you'll be able to get it. Now, any of the 3 buttons when clicked again will close it for you, so you can have it sealed back up for later. And the spoon is actually a +5 to crafting at all times. Anytime it's in your inventory, you don't have to equip it. You just have to have it in your inventory, and it's +5 to crafting.
The possibilities make my head spin. Just your head.
All right. Let's see what it's going to take to make a replica of that spoon. I forget. We need refined malachite. All right, so we'll have to find that, which we might be able to make already. I don't know. I'll have to check. All right, let's transfer our relics and see what the speed is on this pack. That could be one of the determining factors for me. How quickly does it put stuff away? Oh, that was pretty good. That just moved it to the chest. We still have to put them on display. But I want to grab this. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Let me put that back in there. Okay. So let's just take a peek here. There are some duplicates in here that won't count. All right, so we got the spoon. We got the Explorers Guild. Oh yeah, that fishing hat we found. I don't know where that goes on display. We'll have to find that at some point. Oh yeah, we'll see where these are. There's a ton of these guys. That'll mostly fill that whole display. Some books. And a whole bunch of gems. So most of everything that we found is going in the Natural Museum. So we'll definitely pop our head in there real quick in a second. Let's put all this away and we'll grab the duplicates back. How quickly do you put away? Wow, guys, that's good. That's fast. Tempest is very slow at this. No, Tempest is fast. It's Lost Legacy that's very slow at this. Yeah, Lost Legacy is the one that's very slow. Take all those back. There's nothing in there. Okay, let's go. Let's throw any extra books away, and then let's go look and see what we just put in the Natural Gallery Museum thing. And plus, I think we'll have some chickens we can put in there too. Well, first, drop all of our books. Oh, was that one needing red? Ah, Oren's initial notes. Got it. All right. So this book return, you can put all your books in. And then you come over here and you sort your books, and it'll put them all into their displays or whatever if there is a display. Otherwise, it'll put them upstairs in those shelving units alphabetized for you. And then you sort them in your card catalog. And once they're sorted, they are available for you to use by sitting in this chair. And anytime you sit in this chair, you can read the book. Any book that's in the whole library. And then you get up and the books are gone.
Suppose our relic hunter has been busy.
So, cool thing. Let's go check out a couple of other stops real quick. I know this opening sequence of the museum is kind of repetitive if you've been with me a few times, but there are people who are still learning. So, and I think even sometimes people who have been here a few times may have missed a few things. So it's good to go over it anyway. So we'll run downstairs and we'll unlock the Thieves Guild and Assassins Guild stuff. The Dark Brotherhood stuff. Come on. What? What? What are you doing? Where is my... There we go. All right. This is unlocked. Now, there is a lot of stuff in here that is just free to grab and put on display upstairs. So I'm going to take the 2 minutes here that it's going to take me, and I'm going to run through this whole place. I'm going to clean all this up, because if you don't grab it now, when you talk to Orion, he's going to come in and clean it up, and you'll lose access to all this stuff. So grab it. It doesn't hurt. You're just going to put it upstairs anyway. So you might as well grab it now. And that'll fill in quite a bunch of displays for you. All right. Well, okay, maybe not displays. It'll fill in a bunch of your kitchen, your pots and pans and brooms and all of that. And if you don't care about that, then that's fine. I do. I like my house to look like it's lived in, and there's full on everything's there, and you know, so whatever you want to do for your playthrough is great. Me, I want everything. And I think that's it. I think I found all of them. If not, it's close enough. All right. Head back up. That being able to climb over railings in Skyrim still gets me. And just make sure Orion's not sitting in here somewhere. He's not. If I happen to bump into him, I have some questions for him. Oh, you know what? I need to show him the relic also, so let's get that out. Fetch all from bag of holding. We'll empty all of the bag of holding stuff that you have into your inventory. So that makes life a little bit easier than having to go pick it all up. Actually, I probably need to go back over to the display thing, because I didn't empty my bag of holding before I did displays. So we'll do that in a minute. Wow, look at all the bugs we got. We're only missing a few at this point. And that was a lot of bugs we found. All right. We did kill some wolves. Yep. Did we kill any elk? No. No saber cats. I played with Legacy the Dragonborn for 2 years ago, and now I'm making my own mod list centered around it. Oh, you're making a mod list. Nice. When you get it done, come back and let me know. I'll check it out. Or is it just for you? Are you going to be putting it up anywhere? Ha, chicken. I don't have horse. I don't have cow. I don't have dog. Don't have troll. Oh, I might have goat. I don't think so. No, I don't have goat. I don't have any of this stuff yet. We do have a ton of gems already, though. Just for me, there's enough already out there. That's fair. There is. So right here, I will do the blue flowers and the wheat. I'll plant those. I'll probably do that off stream. It takes a minute to do all the planting in those. They kind of are annoying. Here's where all the fossils go. I don't have much in here yet. We'll find some, hopefully. Fossils tend to get a little bit annoying because they don't drop as often as you want them to. Do I have any fishies? Let's see if I have any fishies. I don't yet. Okay. That's all right. Once we get to the main story portion, quest portion of this, and we get to Riverwood, there's a ton of fish down the river near Riverwood that we'll be able to grab. All right, we need to find Orin because we need to get the Akaviri relic put up, and we can't until we talk to him. So let's show you how you find Orin. Go to the Curator's Guide and find Orin. And that will give you a quest. In miscellaneous, I think, yep, find Orin in the gallery library. So now you can find him and there'll be a waypoint. And when you find him, it should clear the quest.
Ah, good day.
There you go. Quest is complete. And you can keep moving on. What can you tell me about this piece we found?
Oh, that is quite a lovely piece, isn't it? I believe it's called Drakensang. Legend tells that the weapon was forged from a talon of the tiger dragon of Karpo Toon, the leader of the cat folk of Akavir, Toshraka, who allegedly metamorphosized himself into a dragon. Not entirely sure if there is any truth to it or if it's just mythology, but the weapon is a beautiful piece nonetheless. You could display it on the dagger racks in the main hall if you'd like. And here's a finder's fee to help you fund your next expedition.
Awesome, thank you. All right, well, we have Drakensang now needs to go on display, and I need to double check because I put a bunch of stuff in the pack and I didn't have it out. I need to double check what needs to get dropped off. And there was 17 more items. I'm such a completionist and hoarder, so I couldn't play without the mod. It's perfect. Yeah, and completionist. So I love Legacy of the Dragonborn, but I've never really, I don't think, trying to remember back, I don't think I've ever had completionist. It's another one of those things that I just, well, recently found out about since picking up Elderteej that I don't know that I want to live without again either. Being able to just collect everything and have an indication of what you have and haven't collected. I love that. We'll store supplies. That should clean up all of our inventory for the most part, but somehow we still have 600 pounds. We'll go figure that out. Let us go put away pots and pans and brooms and all that. Maybe that will help us clean up some inventory space. Yeah, this load time in this collection is the thing that gets me. There we go. Right, how do we look up here? Do we have the cloaks room. Good. We'll store our housewares. And this should be normal, I would think. We'll take a look. Yep, nothing different about this. And let's just open up the hatch. I prefer the hatch open, a little more light in the room. And bathroom looks the same. Yep, we've got... Huh. Oh. Ducky storage, what is that? Oh, is this where the duckies go when you put them on display? I need to find some duckies. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I told you guys I would check this with you. So this, when you get the achievement, earlier on we showed you the achievement. Hilda needs a bath. Okay. Earlier on, we got that horn sound, doo doo doo, and I said I'd show you every time you get an achievement, you get 1,000 gold. This is where you get pick that up. It's right next to your bed. There's a little box. Come on, Hilda. All right. No, further in. There you go. All right, she's all clean now. Yep. Okay. Everything here looks normal. I will probably buy the portal room for this side and the follower room for that side. That's my typical go-to. And how many displays did we get in the kitchen? Oh, we got a lot of silver displays. Look at that. Nice. I don't have any dwarven stuff yet. Dwemer. We got a decent amount of normal stuff. Looks like we do have a cheese room. The last collection I was playing did not have cheese in it. Well, it had cheese, but not the cheese room. So that's nice. Yep, freezer's normal. Closet's normal. Okay. This is good. I like this. This has lots of goodies. I'll go around and pick up those books later. Well, the next thing, let's clean up our inventory. And we can go out and figure out what we want to do next. Wait a minute. Do I not have any disenchantable items? I guess not. I guess not. It's all basic stuff, right? Yep, that's all I have. I need to put Drakensang on display, but otherwise I think we're pretty much cleared up. So let's just clean up everything here. And I'll put you away. I need something to pick up my main hand speed. So I need a dagger of some kind. Do I not have any daggers? I guess for now, we will do double mace until we find a dagger. So your offhand determines speed. Whoops. And your swing speed. So I'll usually put dagger in offhand because dagger swing speed is faster, and that makes your mace actually faster. That's the reason why I do that. But I don't have a dagger right now, so that's pretty good. Hello, Miss Cassidy. Hello. And then we're going to throw this up here. Oh, by the way, if you ever want to just use the wood chopping block, you come over here, you use it. As long as you have the hatchet up there, you can just use this wood chopping block all you want. And then when you're done using it, the hatchet gets put back up, the woodcutter's axe. So free wood as much as you want. Also, just FYI, I would level pickpocket unless you're... Oh, I will level pickpocket for sure. But I do try to murder fluffy cows. You're right, I do that. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Let's see. Those can stay. And put all this away. I haven't tried this vanity mirror. Yes, treasury's upstairs. And you know what? That's a good point, Miss Cassidy there. Why don't we go make some money? Why don't we get a piece to put in our treasury that will just generate money for us? Let's let our money make money. Why not? I'm going to do that next. That'll be the next thing I do once I leave this room. Schneider Sexton. I'm missing an item here. Alvaro's tools. That needs to go downstairs. Apparently, the final visual change the treasury gets is at 2 million. Yes, that's true. Visual changes at 2 million, but if we just have it generating its own funds, it will eventually get there on its own. I've never actually gotten to the 2 million mark because once the treasury starts making money, then I go downstairs and I talk to the vendor and she starts taking my money and giving me extras. So she does some, I don't know if you guys know about that, but I'll show it to you as we move along. Okay, so matter of fact, we need to go down there and put these things away, so we'll do that. There will be some boxes that show up right where I'm standing right here from the vendor downstairs in the guild hall, if they're even back yet. So the treasury, I don't know if you just saw me go through that room in the house. Oh, yeah, hold on. We're going to get a ring here.
Oh, Guildmaster, Latoria has a gift for you. Latoria is so happy hearing stories from the other explorers of the places they have been. And the places we may go, that Latoria wished to give you something special. So Latoria crafts for you an official Explorers Society ring.
I've never seen
Jewelry crafting is something other that Latoria is also good at. She has made the ring for all the members, but this one, she makes special for you. It is magic. If you would like one of the others at any time, you just tell Latoria and she will give you.
That's what Skyrim's all about, getting distracted. Okay, so she gives you Wanderlust, which I'm going to put on. I like Wanderlust as a stealthy sneak thief person. I like it. Orion, you're going to have to wait your turn. Just be patient, man. But yeah, I like getting distracted in Skyrim also. Let's see. I need an extra ring, please, because this one will be the one that goes on display.
Latoria always has a few extra on hand in case of a new member. Here you are.
Thank you. And then talk to her about anything interesting in the works, because she will turn junk books into good books.
Why, yes, Guildmaster. In fact, Latoria does have something interesting to share. Latoria was with Professor Marassi the other day while he investigated a Nordic burial ruin, and she discovered a lost incantation. Using it on ruined, unreadable books reverses their age so they can be once again legible. It only works briefly, so Latoria can only transcribe a page or two before the book turns to ash. But if you bring enough ruined books, Latoria could piece together a full text from many ruined copies.
Why not? Oh, I appreciate it because maybe there's something I don't know. I'm honestly, I appreciate anything you can give me. You might hit me up with something that I'm like, really? And I would be super grateful for it. How many books would you need?
Latoria thinks about 20 at a time should suffice. But bring her all you can find, and Latoria will give you a copy of whatever she finds.
All right. And what could we uncover from these books?
Oh, some rare books, spell tomes, even a possible treasure map or two. Who is to know? Be exciting to find out, no? What do you think?
Oh, sounds good. I'll bring you some garbage books.
Excellent. Latoria eagerly awaits your return.
Okay, so we wanted to talk to Ariana here.
Hello.
And if you ask her, do you do special orders? She will talk to you about your treasury.
Absolutely. What do you have in mind?
I wanted to buy some supplies in larger amounts from time to time.
Ah, yes. Stock up, as it were. I'd imagine you are quite too busy to be bothered with doing the grocery shopping, after all. Tell you what, I put in orders just about every few days or so. If you like, you can just write me up an order of what you want, and I'll try to get it for you. Just jot it down on your household planner in the safe house, and when I'm helping Orion clear out any of your cell card stuff, I'll check the list. Just leave plenty of gold in your treasury, and I'll just deduct it from that.
Wait. How do you know about my secret stash?
Oh, well, Orion actually let it slip when we were talking about the add-on of the guild house one time. And how the building was developed and expanded over the years. Oh, don't worry. I haven't told anyone else, and I'll just take what's needed to cover the cost. No extra fees or anything.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
Okay, great. So just jot down what types of supplies you want, and I'll get you an assortment of whatever I can find of that type. In order to get you the best prices available, I'll be buying in lots rather than honing in on one specific item, so it may be a bit random. But you'll be paying rock-bottom prices, and I'll manage to get a good assortment of things, which I think will cover you nicely for crafting materials and the like. So just stock up your treasury, jot down what type of items you want me to look for, and I'll get shopping for you. Each time I fill an order, I'll leave it in a crate in the workshop for you. And the next time you want another order, just jot it down again.
Okay, so she was just telling us how that works. Let's see. Let me catch up here. Okay, also some mods in here that add collectibles. Yep. Going for full museum -1, Y -1, because destroying the Dark Brotherhood instead of doing their quest line makes one quest display unobtainable through any means. Oh, I'm definitely not destroying the Dark Brotherhood. They will be my best friends. We will kill everyone. Oh yeah, Hilda talking in the background and just looking back there, and she's shaking and sitting, and you know, I've never actually had Hilda with me before. She is kind of fun, isn't she? Okay, Guildhall people we'll talk to in a minute. Let's throw away Alvaro's tools and Schneider sextant. I don't want them in my inventory for now. We do want to talk to all of the guild members whenever we find them and send them out on relic hunts. Wherever they are, I hear them talking.
She's trying to teach herself to relax more, not put pressure on herself to learn as others do.
Where are you guys talking? Oh, here you are. Oh, you're talking through the door.
Yes. She can become familiar with various pieces.
All right.
Latoria greets you.
I have a job for you. I want you to go out and excavate.
Of course, Guildmaster.
All right. So they'll go out for 3 days. When you tell them to do that, they'll go run out for 3 days. When they come back after 3 days, anything they've excavated will be in this Explorer Dig Find box.
Staying out of trouble?
And let's say I have a job for you. Go out and excavate.
Right, then.
Might as well have them go out and excavate. Get yourself some of the stuffs you need. Where did the other guy just go? Here he is. Kyrie.
What can I do for you, Guildmaster?
So Kyrie, you want to also say what are you doing between digs, I think?
Well, I mostly help Ariana move her inventory around. And Professor Marassi or Orion and whatever they need in prepping for a dig. But now that you mention it, I do have some extra time on my hands.
So yes, you do excavate yourself. 1 second.
If you bring me 5 samples of any type of ore, I can prospect them for you. I can usually find another trace ore type or a gem that most other people would overlook and lose in the smelting process. If I do find one, it will derive from one of the samples, so you'll get 4 of them back and a new element, which is usually of a bit of variety. Just let me know.
Okay. So here's the thing. I have some ore for you to prospect. If you come back with a bunch of iron or whatever, you can give it to him and he'll look through all of that, break it down, and find some gems for you. So if you're interested in that, for now, I'm just going to send him out on a job. I don't want to get rid of any of my materials right now. But later on, when you have a ton.
Sounds good. I'll be back in a few days.
No, that's not it. The butter is for a lubricant, don't you see?
I hear him.
That it is getting harder to follow this conversation. Perhaps she will come back later.
Here he is.
Yes?
Madras, you go out and excavate also.
Fantastic then.
The only one I never send out for excavation is the vendor, because I always want her here so I can find her. I sell potions to her all the time. That's how I raise my speech skill often. She seems to have a slightly larger pool of money. Plus, if you increase your speech skill, then you can also make her your preferred vendor on this line over here and give her even more money. So I stick to her as my main vendor of choice, and that goes pretty well for me. All right, what else do we have left to do here? I'm just trying to make sure we're not forgetting anything. We put everything away. Yeah, they are good. Oh, the question was, can you excavate yourself? Yes, as you're going through dungeons or in certain areas, there will be little excavation nodes, and you don't even need a pickaxe or anything. You just go up to them and click them. And there is an entire line here for excavation and expedition and academia. And as you earn points in excavation, you get to put them in these 3 skills. And if you're looking for where those 3 skills are located, they're in Legacy of the Dragonborn settings under archaeology. So yes, you can excavate yourself. All right, let's clean up the last bit here. I want Wanderlust on. That goes in the museum. Those can stay. I think we're cleaned up, and we could go see about getting ourselves I forget what it's called. I can't even remember exactly where it is. I know pretty close to where it is. This thing, King Orgnum's Coffer. When you put King Orgnum's Coffer on this, it generates slowly over time money in this room. And so that would be really good to get early on and just start generating cash. I think we're good. Why don't we go ahead and start setting out for that? Let's set this as our number 1 home. Compass. Oh, it sounds like it's starting to storm outside. Okay. Well, guys, if I do lose power, then thank you for hanging out, but I don't think I will. And so we're just starting out as far as build goes. Set location. Location 1 is safe house. So right now I've only got like a couple of points put in. I've put in 1 point into light armor, and actually that's it. That's the only point, but I do want to put 1 point into one-handed. So I will be building a one-handed light armor sneak thief type of build for now. That's my current idea for what I want to do. And we'll see how that plays out. Eventually, we'll spread out a little bit more. I did put extra starting points into the 3 crafting abilities. So alchemy, enchanting, one-handed, light armor, sneak, pickpocket is where I put my extra points. I thought I put extra points into smithing also, but maybe I did not. I thought I did. Yep. 90 in all 5 magic schools, and you need, for some displays, you need, I think, 100 in 3 different categories. So 100 in warrior, 100 in thief, and 100 in magic. I think that's right. It might be 4. I think it's 3 though. And that will get the 3 statues that sit in here to display. Yes, yes. Did get a class and birth sign and all of that. Okay. Drakensing. Pop that away. And we did get one more item, and we might... Nope, he's not going to give us another one. Oh, but we do need to do... Ah, there it is.
The Hall of Secrets. I had all but forgotten about it, to be honest. When we broke ground on the foundation of the museum expansion, we accidentally broke through into a sealed-off chamber that was built under the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. When I asked them about it, it apparently used to be some sort of panic room for Pelagius when he was in one of his more violent manic episodes. They sealed it off long before the rest of the wing and forgot all about it. I asked for permission to use the room as a bit of a secret storage vault in case Solitude was ever invaded. I would store the relics there and lock down the museum. They gave permission and I had the tunnel finished and access in the hall made.
Could I use it for private display? Something I don't want other people to see?
Certainly. I suppose if you are ever in need of a place to store items of a more questionable nature, that room would be ideal. I'll go ahead and outfit it for you, but I'll take a nobody asks, nobody tells approach to it, and you do with the room as you like. And I won't plan on taking any tours down there either. I should have it all cleaned up for you by tomorrow.
So you asked about the starting class and birth sign. Yes, you do get those. I did show that at the beginning. I'll real quickly go over that again. I just want to get this little
Didn't really offer much potential for good
speech of his done. Okay, so for the class, I picked a custom class. And for the custom class, I did mostly stealth items. And where there wasn't a stealth item, I tried to do stamina items. So I did pick the class. And then for the birth sign, I skipped birth sign. And then when I went and got my first home, there were 3 books in there. And I chose, I'm sorry, for my deity, I picked Sheogorath. As far as a stone, I don't think it gave me a stone yet. So I'll have to go pick one of those. All right, we want to put this last bit away. We'll do that right here. One new display. That puts us at 50, which means Orion might give us one more if we can find him again. But if not, we'll just keep moving on. Because typically at 50, he will give you Skull Crusher, I think. That's okay. We'll find him when we come back. Let's head to get the money-making, I forget the name of it, item. Which is, if I remember correctly, here-ish. It might be here, but I think it's here. I'm going to mark it as there. Yeah, King Orgnum's coffer. That's right. You're right. King Orgnum's coffer. It's either sitting here or it's here. I don't remember exactly. So we're going to go to Markarth and we're going to go for a walk in the mountains real quick. It's one of those 2 spots and I just can't remember precisely. I know I could look it up on Google, but let's just, I mean, why not? Let's just go look. We might find some cool things while we're out.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on one.
So I think Markarth is the right way to go. Oh, do you know what? There's another option here. We could go Falkreath, grab a couple followers and go north, because it's kind of in between the two. And then we would have a couple followers with us as well. And there's a third option. I could just use my compass and head home and go south. So many good options. Followers? Markarth? You know what? I'm using the compass. We're going to do compass method. Let's do that. Travel to 2. Hilda has milk to collect? What is that? Hilda, what do you have? Where are you? Let's wait an hour, let her catch up. Where is Hilda? It said she has milk. All right. I want to keep her here anyway. Let's head in and head back out, see if she pops up. Hello, Hilda. You have milk? Let's collect some milk. Really? A jug of milk. Magic regeneration for 20 minutes? Right? That would be, yeah, that would be 20 minutes. That's crazy. Who's that? Who's terrible at their job? Who am I missing? What am I missing here? The Relic Hunters? Okay. Let's see. Hey, go look for some rare relics for the museum. I found milk. Okay, sounds good. Stay here. This is your new home. All right, Hilda. You guard the farm for me. Yep, I found milk. On my way to finding an infinite money glitch, I also found milk. Yeah, Hilda is... I had never played with... I've never actually done any of the Pets of Skyrim before. So, I've seen the rabbit. I know where the rabbit is. I know where the rat is. There's another one, at least another one. I don't know what it is. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Is there anyone else out here that is going to be aggressive towards me, or are we pretty much clear here? I think we're in good shape. There is a ghost up there of something that... What? It just flew off. Was it a ghost deer of some kind? That was weird. Oh, do the Pets of Skyrim have displays? I never knew that. Interesting. We'll definitely be collecting them then. All right. So this was Whiterun Sky Shard number 2. And that should have been enough to give us some points. Some skill points. I don't think I want to go in there. That's not what we're out here for. We'll get to that one later. We are wanting to go up here and turn east. I hear a Nern root. What is that? Dum -dum. Oh, it seems when I change locations, it thumps my bounty. Let's see. Yep, Whiterun hold 0 bounty. That thump noise is the bounty display coming up when you switch between holds. So this is currently, I'm in Falkreath hold. Are you going to want to fight me if I talk to you?
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
Oh, yeah? Whoa, what is that?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
We got a drug dealer just walking the streets out here? That doesn't seem very legal.
Ah, a snitch, eh? Can't have you running to any guards now, can I? Come on, see what you
Whoa! Are you guys gonna help me?
I fought worse than you.
Actually, third-person fighting wasn't too bad. I kind of liked it. Okay, poisoned green apple, poisoned red apple, some skooma, ever snow. I wanna read what that is. Some moon sugar, good. These have displays. Let's read what ever snow does. For 300 seconds, your magicka is increased by 100, and your magicka regen also by 100. However, your health and stamina are reduced by 50. Okay. Okay. Let's see. They got displays in the Hall of Wonders, so collect them all. Also, if you go into the MCM, there's the, oh, yep, the Legacy of the Dragonborn checklist. Yep, if anyone's interested in where that is, we can show that real quick. The checklist here, and you can look at what all is on display already also. So if anything is on display, it'll be checked off, which we should be able to find one of them at least in the Hall of Heroes, because I just put Drakensang in there. So I would assume that would show as a check mark. I don't know where exactly, but I would assume it would show. Oh, there's one, Drakensang on display, so it'll be filled in. And so, yeah, there is a full checklist there. Yeah, skooma dealer. Skooma has a display spot. Okay. The lockpicks. I'm not sure I understand the lockpick thing. I see that there are different lockpicks, but none of them really tell me what's different about them than any other lockpicks other than they're a different color. Are they more durable? Do they make picking easier? Here's a horse. Hello, I'm going to put you on display. More durable. Okay. Oh, that's, you're thinking they are. Okay. I would assume it's something like that. They last longer, or they make picking easier, or something, but it doesn't really tell you. And I think that's all of those. Hopefully I can find a couple more horses. Some good meat right there. Bear traps, they're not active though. You got a chest or anything back here? fine hat. That is one fine hat. Hall of Wonders? Yeah, I can check. I can check. Checklist. Hall of Wonders. I have 6 checklists for the Hall of Wonders. All kinds of goodies. Seems to work for me. Does it not work for you? So it's not working for you, huh? That stinks. I would definitely throw that up in the Discord, see if anybody can figure out how to help you fix it. All right, so where are we at? I think we still have further to go. Don't forget the greatest fishing. Yeah, so the first fishing I'll probably see is when we start Helgen, and then we move from Helgen to Riverwood. There will be a fisherman there just behind the 3 stones. And I like to kill that fisherman and take all of their things just because why not? No one's around and I can do that. So I take all of their stuff, including their fishing pole, but I never really take the time to actually fish. So maybe I should. Is there a player home up here? One of these areas right in this neighborhood has a player home, and I never remember exactly where it's at. There's also a fishing spot to the left of Riverwood Bridge. Yep, right by where Camilla stops at the bridge, showing you how to leave town properly. Right next to her. Yep. Yes, there is a fishing perk tree. In the additional perk menu. Why am I not hitting the wolf? In here, line and lure. I haven't looked at it yet. What's in there? And how do you get points? Oh, do you use your normal skill points for it? I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. Not until I feel pretty comfortable about my leveling ability. So far, leveling has been decently fast, but I don't feel I'm strong enough yet to start throwing points into things like fishing. Not yet, anyway. Yes, it's vital. I'm sure it is. That's not the place I want to go. The place I want to go, maybe it is. It's close anyway. Let's head down to the water. Definitely on the other side. Don't die. Don't fall to your death, please. Thank you. Okay. Fossilized bone fragment. All right. We'll take some of these bugs if I can get them, and we'll grab any fish we can get as we go too, because those are definitely museum things also. Hogfish. Push. Turn root. Okay. Do we go up here? Let's go up. I could be heading to the completely wrong place. But we'll find out. Cradle Stone Tower. This is not the right place. Oh, but for who was asking? Caroline was asking, I think. I don't remember. Somebody was asking about excavation. This is the excavation sites. This is what they look like. It's corded off with the wooden posts, and you just come up and click dig. And apparently I'm in combat, so that's not going to work. Somebody's trying to fight me. You look scary. Oh, not so scary now. There's another one up there somewhere. Pork or meat. Got some claws, a quarterstaff. Oh, yeah, we'll take everything from you. And what were you doing to this poor guy? Were you grinding his face off? How rude is that? Set off a trap. Okay. This is not the place I meant to be. And I'm in combat, so I can't use the excavation site. That stinks. Can I stealth my way out of combat, or are they going to come down here? I don't care either way. Also, I think ETG just got some mods that enhance werewolves and vampirism.
I swear I'll kill you.
Yeah. I know, you swear it. Where even are you? Oh, you're upstairs. Okay, this is not the place I want to be anyway. So we'll come back to that another time. It's further west of here. Towards Markarth, I think. I might be able to climb this mountain too. Oh yeah. What do you guys think of that climbing mechanic? I'm kind of torn on it. Sometimes I like it because I can do this. And then sometimes it makes me fall over railings and I don't like it. Sexy parkour, okay. We got another level there. Let me just look at my map and see if I can figure out where we're at here. Okay, I'm heading the way I think I'm supposed to head. Unless I'm off. We'll find out momentarily. Oh, we got a mage who's not going to be too friendly here, but it's halfway dead. No, no. I think third-person combat is better. And first-person normal walking is better. How do I make that happen? Just have to get used to doing that. So I think, yes, walking around first person is nicer. But when you're fighting, it seems to be nicer to be in third person. Hello. Oh, yeah, I really like the fighting in third person a lot. So I think I just have to get used to hitting F when combat's coming and F again when I'm out of combat. Okay, that's the orc hold. I want to be down there. Because the place I want to go, if I remember right, is directly behind the orc hold. I don't think it has paraglider. I did just see the glowy around me and it made me think of the paraglider mod, but I don't think this has it in it. When I was reading through the mod list, I did not see it in there. Is there any way I can get down? This would be a nice time to have a paraglider. Yeah, I looked. Maybe 5.0 will have it, but I'm pretty sure that it does not. All right. So, what are you? Amethyst Nixad. Is that a... What is that? Is that a modded thing, or is that something that's been here and I've never seen it? Modded. Okay. All right. Did I just get lost here? I'm kind of turned around now. I just got back on the main path. And this is not the place I thought it was, is it? Maybe. Let's find out. No, this is Old Herolden Inn. This is so it should be auto-saving. This is Old Herolden Inn. There's a whole ghost story in here, but that's not what I was looking for. So the save system, and if we just look right now, we should. So we're on this one right now, but it should be auto-saving every 10 minutes. If we go to mod configuration and go to safe save, and back in the first couple minutes of this episode, I did talk through this whole save system, and how to enable it properly. So that should be saving every 10 minutes, but F5 is the save button, so I can just hit F5 and it's going to do a full manual save, right? And so now it should have. Yeah, see, I don't think I can see it from here. I think I have to see it from the main menu. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Now what happens there? Okay, I don't know. The save system is a little bit weird to me. Because I can't see them on anything that I've used a named save for. It's like name saves start their own line of saves, separate. Like it's a cut point that you can't move forward from your old saves with. I don't know. It's weird. I know it's up that way, and I think I messed myself up here, but we're going to go up there anyway and look. It is. I just did. I just checked it. It's set up. It's set up. It's enabled. It's set up for 10-minute saves. You know what? I did just save a second ago, so if we quickly just go to the main menu. Worst case scenario, I can just go back about 30 seconds. But, so if I look at all saves, it's been saving every 10 minutes. It's just that from in-game, I can only see certain ones, and I don't know why that's happening, but it has been saving. It's saved at the safe house, at the guild house, here, like, and the numbers, like it threw a 0 on this one, a 0 on this one, a 6 on this one. Like I'm not sure what's happening with the numbering and all of that, but it is working. Yeah. Yeah, I have the 10-minute autosave feature on, but yeah, I know. Skyrim is going to be Skyrim no matter what you do. And let me just remember where I'm at here. Okay. Yep, I need to go across. I'm not doing Old Herolden just yet. We'll do that another time. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, good. See, that's when I like the climbing. When it saves me like that. Yep, and F5 is a safe save in this one. F5 is not a quick save. F5 is an actual full-on save here. Okay, this way. I know we're close. I'm gonna find this King Orgnum's coffer. Once I see the place, I'll remember it. When you first go in, there is a ghost that's sitting on a throne, and he comes up and says he's been trying to defeat this somebody in the dungeon. I don't remember the whole story. And then you're like, well, I can help you. I can help you find the 3 relics or something like that. And then at the end, you have to do a ranged puzzle where you shoot or fire blasts at the right targets to unlock stuff. It's up in here somewhere. Valthoom. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it's called. And I know I'm in the general vicinity of it. I'll find it. It's in here somewhere. It might even be that building right there. And if it is that building, then that means that this is the Orc Hold, because I know they're close together. Why do you want to fight me? Who are you? Oh, you're a bandit. Oh, we got more bandit friends down here. Oh my goodness. Oh, good. I didn't die. He just knocked me down. That was actually pretty good. Let me turn the light off because the shine on my face. Yeah, that shine on my face was very bright. Let's see if I can get to this before we go in there. There's a giant there. Did I risk it? Is that giant gonna try to kill me? Probably, right? Man, one hit from a giant would be all it takes to destroy me. I will not survive. I want this too bad to... All right, we're good. We're good. Okay, back up the hill. I think it's that building right there. Arnthems? Is this the right one or... Whoa, guys. Skyrim physics. All right. Ragdolling all over the place. Let me just go in here and see if this is the place I think it is. Is this it?
Please turn back before it's too late.
I don't think this is it. This is definitely not it. No, this is the wrong place. Definitely the wrong place. So you're saying a three-pronged map marker. Why did the earth just shake? That's crazy. Oh, I might have to look it up, guys. I don't remember. I know I'm in the neighborhood. Let's go back down here and go around the other side of this. Don't kill me.
Halt, Outlander. By the code of Malakath, this stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your kind are unwelcome.
I'm just passing through.
This is our stronghold. Here, we are free to live as Malakath intended, away from the prying eyes of the Nords. You're not an orc or bloodkin, so stay out. We only help our own.
All right. Can I be your friend? Anything I can say or do?
We've heard whispers of an enchanted pair of gauntlets, hidden and protected by dangerous men, beasts, or worse. They are called the Forge Master's Fingers. Bring them to our chief, and he will decide if you are worthy to be bloodkin to the orcs.
Okay, I'll find him.
We will see.
Let me go around. You're not going to hit me, are you? Don't hit me. Are you friendly? Okay. Check on this side. Dang it, I'll probably have to look it up. I was trying not to, but I know I'm in the neighborhood. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I had it right the first time. I was closer over here. It's actually probably right about there. All right. Close the window. What are we talking about? Sorry, what window? What did I do? Is something still messed up on the stream, or are we good? I think we're good, right? Let's keep moving. Oh, it's because these archers are helping me. Like, I smacked them good. Third person's way better than first person. Whoops. No, no, no. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, man. Okay. I actually do hit a lot better, harder somehow. This guy has a lot of stuff I want. Somehow I hit harder in third person. I don't know how that even works. Okay, we're good. And we should be pretty close to it now. Yeah, I'll go back and cut whatever I messed up out. For sure. I'll clip it, clean it up. Hopefully I didn't put anything too crazy up there. No, I don't want to fight you guys. I want to go this way. After the stream here in a little bit, I will go and clean that. Thanks for the heads up. And what are you doing? You want to fight me? Why can I not swing? Why are my buttons not working? Okay, for some reason, I cannot fight. My mouse buttons don't work. What is happening here, guys? I'm gonna run away because my mouse won't swing. Can I? Nope, I need a key to get in there. That is, yeah, can't swing my mouse. Can't swing my maces at all. Oh, there we go. Now I can. Apparently, I can only swing my mace when I'm out of combat. Because why would it be useful to swing your mace when you're in combat? Hello. Madras, is this where you came to do some excavation?
Sneaky one, are you?
Huh.
I suppose they
Nice. I'll excavate while I'm here too. Good. And archaeology skill went up to 6. This is definitely the right place.
Leave, stranger. Evil stirs in this place. I fear for the security of the very land if it should break free.
What? What are you talking about? What evil?
We stand at the tomb of Hereck, who has been dead for many generations. I fear, however, that his return may be at hand.
We have to come up with a way to stop him.
I have been holding him here. While he regains strength, however, I am fading. By now, I can barely contain his power, much less defeat him if he awakens. But with the help of a living champion, I may be able to succeed.
Okay, I will help you. What should we do?
You would do this? 3 vessels in the tomb below hold the power to vanquish Hereck. Before anything else, we need those. Bring them to me. But be careful, mortal. They are guarded by Hereck's minions. They will stop at nothing to see their master return.
All right. Started Evil in Waiting. I'm not actually going to start this right now. I just want to go barely inside. You don't have to go very far in at all. Go through this first door and there will be King Orgnum's coffer just sitting there. There you go. Right there. You see it? See how money is just spilling around it? And we'll take some of this money too. And King Orgnum's coffer doesn't really give you any kind of information, but if you put it on display in your safe house, in your treasury, it will generate money for you. As long as it's not broken. So let's go do that. And test it out. Madras, you're still here. Good job, bud. I don't want to wait. What I want to do is travel location 1, and yes, we'll come back here later. Maybe we'll actually run through that place. I'm not very high level yet, so I don't want to really go through that. I probably should get... You know what? I probably need to at least do the Helgen intro quest, the dragon and all of that before level 20. Because it's likely that it'll cause problems with Helgen Return if I don't. So maybe tomorrow I will do... Well, yeah, it's only Friday. Guys, it's only Friday. I still got 2 more days that I can run this. Oh, we're going to have some fun this weekend. All right. King Orgnum's coffer. If you plop that on this pedestal right here, the coffer will overflow daily and continue to fill your treasury so long as it remains here. All right. So right now I have in the treasury no money. Let's wait 1 day. Actually, I'm going to make a save right here. Let's wait 1 day and see what happens. I don't know if I'll have to load or if it'll just happen. I may have to go out of the safe house and back in to see it actually happen. I'm not sure. I've never actually sat here and watched it happen before. Okay. No money in there. Let's load. Let's go out and in and see if it works kind of like plants do, where you have to load for them to fully respawn. So tomorrow is the 4th of July. And then Sunday, we'll have a really fun edition. Sunday will be my birthday edition. Sunday is my birthday, so we'll have some extra fun. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll have some extra fun. Okay, did it load? I'm not seeing any money. Oh, 1606. So we made in 1 day, there it is. There's the money. 1600 gold sitting there. And some on the shelf. We've got a gold bar, a necklace. Anyway, so in 1 day that produced 1600 gold. That's a good chunk. I was expecting it to be 200 or 300. 1600 over the course of A full series, a full game, that's a ton of money that thing could just generate for us. All right. Well, guys, I think, what time is it? It is 8 o'clock. Look at that. The timing just worked out. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. That timing just worked out really well. It is 8 o'clock. We've got our coffer. I got lost, and that made it last just long enough for us to get to 8 o'clock at a good cut, at a good ending spot. I'm not sure what I'll do tomorrow. I may go ahead and do the normal Skyrim start tomorrow so that we can get that out of the way and make sure we don't cause issues. That's probably what I'll do. All right, we will see you guys later, and thanks for hanging out.